So mobile commerce. These are different ways of taking payments or utilizing mobile technology to do commerce, to do business. This company, Pay Anywhere, is actually a Michigan-based company. They're part of North American Bank Card, which is one of the largest credit card processors in the country. They formed a separate division of a product called Pay Anywhere that literally you take this half moon device, you put it on your mobile phone, and you can take credit card payments from anywhere. Okay? Radio frequency ID tags. Those are sensors. I will tell you the one with the cow, because this one surprises everybody. The one with the cow, literally, that cow is wearing an RFID tag that tells the farmer when the cow is ready to be milked. Don't ask me how it works, I don't know. But I always thought that one was kind of interesting and surprising, so I share it. Other examples, this one is the bottom is a library, so it's using RFID tags to be able to monitor books, where they are, where they go, that sort of thing. Mobile sensors. Mobile sensors can help detect chemicals. They can detect people who are having body-to-body communications in some way or some need. They can send information to healthcare providers, a variety of things mobile sensors can do. Telematics. Here in Michigan, we are literally the global leader in the telematics industry, and yet nobody knows it. Nobody in the world has more telematics-focused businesses than we do here in Michigan. Think in terms GM, Ford, Chrysler, and all of the Tier 1s and Tier 2s that are doing things related to mobile technologies. All right? Cars are talking to each other. Cars are talking to streetlights. All right? That's what all this is about. M-Health. Baby boomers are now reaching the age of 65 at 10,000 plus per day. I'm a baby boomer. I think everybody in this room is probably a baby boomer or close to it. And as the baby boomer population continues to age, we're the largest segment of the population. That is going to create increased needs for health care. It is going to create increased efficiency needs for healthcare, as well as ways of controlling the costs. Another part of the problem is that there's not enough doctors and health practitioners to go around. So if they can treat us, monitor us, all those other things that are involved in healthcare by using mobile technologies, eventually it's going to increase the benefits that we get in our healthcare. It's going to decrease our costs, and it's going to make us healthier. Right? There's a lot of work going on about that in Michigan. Michigan has an opportunity to really become a national leader in the area of M-Health, and there's a lot of things that MTAM is doing to help make sure that that happens. Talked a bit earlier about vehicle to infrastructure. This is an example here on the left of another Michigan company that is making these street lights. They're literally, I believe they're actually manufactured here in Michigan. They were developed in Michigan, and literally they're using mobile sensors and a variety of mobile technologies. The street lamp can tell you if the water's rised above a certain level, or that the street lamp needs to come on because the sky's gotten dim, even if it's in the middle of the day. And it enables you to talk to somebody at a certain location. And, all these different capabilities are built into these street lights, and they're actually being tested in Farmington Hills. Okay? Mobile in the military. The military is one of the biggest users of mobile technologies, and they have been for many years. They do a lot of the research and development of things, and a lot of it you'll find later coming out into the consumer market. And so obviously they've been using GPS technology for many, many years for sending bombs to the right place and that sort of thing, but now they're using it for many, many other purposes. Mobile in government. Michigan is a big proponent of utilizing mobile technologies. They're doing a lot of things other than apps, but I thought apps were easiest to kind of show you some of the different things that the state of Michigan is doing. They're one of the leading states in how they're implementing mobile technology. And that's something else that we want you to be aware of. Michigan is trying to be on the front end of a lot of things related to mobile technologies. We're very proud of that. We obviously encourage that, and we try as a trade association to make sure that we're bringing national and global attention to that. Okay? Mobile in education. There's a couple of different aspects about this. Obviously, it's about using mobile technologies to teach the kids in our school systems as well as in our colleges, and added to the fact that they should be studying mobile technology. They should be learning software development. They should be learning about mobile marketing. They should be learning about how mobile technology is going to be impacting healthcare if they're in medical school. They should be learning about it if they're going to go into the insurance business. So there's two aspects. It's about how to utilize the technologies actually in the classroom, as well as understanding how whatever career they're being educated to go into is going to be impacted by mobile technologies. So we have a lot of conversations with a lot of school systems, with a lot of colleges, and we're always talking about how we can embrace the use of mobile technologies, how we can assist them in getting new curriculum developed and all that sort of thing. It's a challenge for them though. It takes years to get new curriculum developed, and unfortunately mobile technology changes every 3 to 4 months. So it's a challenge, but we're all working on it. Mobile in manufacturing. Mobile in manufacturing is something that is being used very broadly, but people really don't think about it. It's being used in many different industries, not just the automobile industry, and it's doing a lot of things to increase efficiency and to help people be more productive, and it's increasing productivity and profitability for large companies and small. So we encourage all kinds of companies to think about using it. Smart home. How many of you have heard recently Xfinity started advertising smart home? Okay, there's going to be a lot of companies that are going to be doing that sort of thing. So you're going to be able to basically control your whole life from your smartphone or from your car. Eventually your car is going to be able to do all of that connecting, and you'll be able to do all of that. So, you know, your car is going to be able to talk to your mobile device that you're carrying with you. That's going to be able to talk to your refrigerator. Your refrigerator is going to be able to talk to the milk carton that says, "I'm empty. Stop at the store on the way home and get another one." Okay, all of that is definitely possible right now. It's just not commercially available yet. Okay, utilities. There's been a lot of flack going on in Michigan about the fact that DTE and Consumers Energy have adapted smart meters. Everybody thinks it's, oh, Big Brother's now watching me. Well, I'll say two things to you about that. Number one, you're already being watched. Get over it. Okay? You're being watched by everybody, so just get over it. And number two, it actually is going to make your bills be probably less at some point, because it's going to make them able to provide service to you more efficiently. So don't fight the progress. Okay? It's going to happen. It's inevitable. It is going to be helpful to you. You're already being watched everywhere you go, so just deal with it. Emergency management. This started to be a really big thing in Haiti. When the earthquake hit in Haiti, people obviously just scattered all over the place. And they were having a great deal of trouble figuring out where people went so they knew where to drop supplies, food, water, blankets, all that sort of thing. Finally, it occurred to them that probably, even though people were moving constantly, they probably took their cell phones with them. So they went to the cell phone carriers and said, "We don't want to find anybody in particular, but what we want to find is where there's a big congregation of cell phone signals, because that's when we know we can put supplies there." And it worked. And so now that happens in disasters all the time. They look for big congregations of the signals. That's how they know where to put the supplies. Okay? So that gives you an idea of how those technologies can be deployed. All right? Hopefully it's gotten some things going in your brain about, oh, maybe I could do something similar with that. That's the whole point of those visuals. I want to give you just a very brief information about what is being done here in Michigan, how Michigan is interacting with the technology. We did a study a while back with the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. We found that for every job that is created in the mobile and wireless industry, an additional 3.9 jobs are created in the state. The only industry in Michigan that creates more jobs than mobile technology is manufacturing. We are literally the fastest growing industry in the state of Michigan and the best kept secret. Nobody realizes how dominant this technology is in the state. Everybody thinks that it only happens in California. Well, I got news for you, we're actually beating California. Examples of jobs which may be created. Here on the left you see just some very few examples of some types of mobile and wireless related jobs which will be created. Again, there are hundreds, probably thousands, but I wanted to give you just sort of a brief overview of different types of jobs, and then those 3.9 additional jobs that are created. So for every tower installation technician, they need to bank somewhere. They need to buy a house somewhere or rent an apartment somewhere, or they need health care, or they need to go buy groceries, or all of those other things. So mobile technology jobs create other jobs. That's how you get economic development and economic diversity in a state. Okay? And we need economic diversity in this state. Okay. So the bottom line, Michigan is becoming a national leader in the mobile and wireless industry. Businesses that embrace the technology now are going to be far ahead of their competition. So I encourage you all to do so. What I want to know from you is, how can MTAM help your firm take advantage of these technologies? So I hope after our panel today, you will come see me and we can have that conversation. We can set up a phone call or however else we can be of assistance. Okay? If you would like to download my information, you'll see my phone number and my email up at the top, or you can scan the QR code and download it into your phone. Okay? All right. Any quick questions right now? Okay, then why don't we go ahead and call our panelists up.
So since we can scan, you don't have any cards?
I do have cards. I do still carry cards. I do still carry cards, so I'll pass some of those out after. I don't carry as many though, I will tell you that. Okay.